Hey y'all, I'm Amy, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of the daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, it is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic gods, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart only. You are always and forever welcome into my readings. Okay, please to my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Pisceans here family, the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Okay, so hey lovers, how y'all doing? Okay, I hope you're having a wonderful day so far, or night, or whatever you're watching this. Okay, so this is an ancestor message. So I just have like little notes today, okay? It says, a goal is a dream with a deadline, so let your goal be getting as close to God as possible. For the love of God is infinite and endureth forever, you know? So the ancestors are saying, like, this is how you're going to be the most happiest at this time, you know? I feel like, they're saying like you're doing it. Okay, so and then I see this inheritance right here is catching my attention. Okay, so these notes, okay, I crossed out this reading because spirit told me to, but it's talking about the sons of Aaron. Like, you could be dealing with people who are the sons of Aaron and their inheritance is no inheritance. Okay, so they could be in a real state of anxiety about this. And spirit saying, like, don't let your goal be something as small as like revenge or like, taking them down. Like, at the end of the day, it's all about you. That's the most important part of hermit mode, is you really learning to see you so that you can see others clearly and understand the clear difference between the two ways that you guys think, and still finding a way to accept that. Okay, and then we got anxiety at the bottom of this deck too. And moon mirror magic at the bottom of this deck. Okay, look, flower full moon. It's a lot of moon. It's like 3 moon spells in a row in this. Okay, and it say everyday spells. So somebody could be doing everyday spells on you. Somebody's trying to do some sort of like mirror magic. Okay, it says Moonstone is a psychic mirror, especially for females. Wise women of ancient India were the first to figure this out. If you are feeling out of sorts or off center, turn to this lovely stone, sacred to the shining orb in our night sky. Okay, so like, using moonstone, they're saying like sleeping with moonstone under your pillow, or just carrying moonstone for a certain time throughout the day, maybe like while you're out and about doing whatever it is that you do, because I feel like someone's trying to like get you to mirror their energy, but they're really being very unsuccessful with that, because I don't think they have like a real base understanding of your true goals. I'm seeing as seen on TV on this cleaning bottle right here. So I feel like, I don't know, maybe somebody's trying to prove like what everybody sees is not what they get. That's why they started putting as seen TV on the product. See, as seen on TV on the products, right? Because you would see that product on TV and it would look so good and it would look so cool and it would look so great. And then when you get it, it's nothing like what you ordered, that this is what I ordered and this is what I got energy. Okay, but I feel like you really don't leave that type of impression on people. I feel like what they see is what they get with you, and this could be causing a lot of anxiety for someone. Look, goddess of the moon at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so definitely some sort of hidden magic being thrown. Okay, but isn't it always? Your ancestors are just saying continue to focus on God and just know that everything will come. Okay, we got Archangel Shamiel and we got the community. Okay, so somebody in the community is trying really hard to like affect your confidence, to make the community see you as something other than what you actually are. But since you're being yourself, it's impossible. We got the girl. Okay, the garden and the gate. Okay, this lady inside of the garden, and the gate is closed and locked, but she has the key around her neck. I think you look stuck to some people, you look stuck, or you look locked up, or you look like you're trapped in one place, but really you're just building up your healing energies and still doing a lot of like residual healing to yourself. So it's like you can leave this garden, this gate at any time. Look, you're the man or the woman holding the coin, but I think you're really in your creative energies and really going through this thing where God wants you to show a lot of appreciation for what it is that you have, because like the energy is just building. The more you sit around and choose your thoughts wisely, the closer you're getting to, like, you're following your intuition in a major way at this time. So just keep on showing all this appreciation and keep on creating the way that you've been doing, even if all you're creating is more love, even if all you're creating is just like a better immediate environment for yourself. That's still this beautiful high creation type of energy. And also your ancestors want you to be very proud of everything that you do, even if you don't feel like you get a good response, or, like you pulling in a big crowd or whatever. You're doing great. Okay, so don't change a thing. There's a lot of energy being sent at at you, but it's like it's not hitting. Okay, it's bouncing right off of you. It's bouncing right off of your force field. Like, that's what they're showing me. We got sunrise spell. Okay, so they could be trying to affect the way that you like wake up, like trying to affect your schedule in some sort of way. But also I feel like the sun has risen in your life. Okay, they also could be doing some sort of like water magic. It says pink candle, so that's giving me like love magic. Okay, it says these waters cleanse my soul and being. Now with the clear mind and heart, I am seeing, I am love. My heart is as big as sky and earth, from the east to the west. Okay, love universal give. It says love universal gives life its worth. Okay, blessings to all. So I feel like this really is where you are, keeping your soul very clean, very pure, keeping your mind clear, and really operating from a place of genuine love. So it's really hard to like knock you off of your square or stop you from whatever you're doing. All of these moon spells, this mirror magic, it's not working. This say falling leaf charm. Okay, it says in medieval times, wise women of yore taught their children to look for falling leaves. To catch one in your hand before it hits the ground is the best kind of luck, direct from Mother Nature herself. It says press the leaf in a book or your wallet and carry it for a time. So this is giving me like herbal magic type of energy. I feel like somebody trying to make you fall and then they can catch you, okay? And that's the most amazing luck they would ever find. But I feel like this is even somebody who's not really in the position to catch you, okay? Yeah, it says Friday Rite of Venus. So, like, love spells, okay? Somebody did a lot of love spells in the community. But your confidence, your this bright, shining God energy that's going on with you, okay? What was I singing? Oh, you're my sunflower. I was singing that today. You think your love will be too much, and you'll be left in the dust unless I step by ya. You're my sunflower. Okay, Ace of Wands. I said Ace of Wands, but Ace of Swords, okay? So beautiful, passionate new beginnings rolling in because you're standing in your truth. This is your justice. Duh. What's up? We got the Knight of Chalices, okay? So this is what I'm saying. Like, you have to be very careful who's offering you love at this time, because they're trying to call some sort of tower for you, okay? With the Page of Scythes, they spying and they not giving no peace of mind with the Four Swords, because you sitting here looking like wish fulfillment, okay? Meditating and shit. Keeping your energy together. We got the King and Queen of Pentacles, okay? So it's like really sitting in an energy of wholeness and knowing the value of you, of the both sides of you, and allowing the two sides of you to work together. It's making this magic. And it's like, this is what the mirror magic is about. They want you to see conflict where there is none. You see how she's standing right here by herself, but she's looking into like this mirror type of image, and there's all these people in the background fighting, okay? But they want you to have this illusion like these people are making some, like they're having some sort of effect, like they're going to be able to get you, but you're doing a great job of standing your ground just by standing there with no weapons in your hand. I feel like it's a lot of spiritual warfare also, okay? But you don't have to worry about that. That's what Yeshua was just talking about, how you don't have a battle. Put it in the hands of God and there is no battle. We got the 8 of Wands, you know. I feel like that's a real big message, okay? And the 7 of Pentacles, this is how you're going to harvest, okay? Ace of Stakes, I called it coming. Look at the Ace of Pentacles, okay? That's 3 aces that they showed you already. So it's nothing but new beginnings for you, new financial beginnings, new beginnings in whatever passionate projects that you go after, you know, and new ideas and new epiphanies and all of these different things happening for you because you took your burdens and turned them into a weapon that worked for you. So just stay emotionally balanced at this time, okay? And don't let anybody come and trick you with any type of like fake love. But somebody also in the community could be coming to offer you real love. I don't know. Let's see what kind of vibes we get from reading this. Then I will let you know, okay? It is the Knight of Chalices. Do do. So it says Spike. Oh gosh. It says Spike may be love's bitch, but at least he's man enough to admit it. This night's quest is one of the heart. And if he has popped his pretty face into your reading, it's because there is a romantic, deeply expressive, and passionate influence in your life. This could be a forbidden tryst with a hunky demon or a whirlwind of creative inspiration. But either way, you should see where it leads, you know? And I feel like maybe these people that are coming in offering you love or whatever, like, well, fake love, they really don't approve of like what it is that you do. You know, they really don't approve of this energy that you're in, but not because you're in this some sort of like demonic energy or whatever. Like, it's clear to see that you differ from others in that way, in whatever it is that you're in, you know. I'm hearing it's jealousy. I said I'm hearing, okay. You might have a southern accent, okay. You might have a southern accent. But also it's like I'm hurting. I don't know. Maybe somebody wants to like be you or something. But you're in celestial alignment, okay? Look, celestial alignment and level up in the middle of the deck. Like you're having all the secrets revealed to you at this time. So like that time is like way, way past. Like your ancestors really want you to just focus on your awakenings at this time. Focus on what you're supposed to be birthing into this world, and don't really focus on people trying to like kill the baby before it's delivered. This is what I'm hearing, okay? We got brazen, okay? So be bold, be brazen, take them big, bold steps and know nobody can stop it, you know? Like Oya always sees you through any storms or anything that you ever might go through. This one on this brazen card is Satira. This is Asaya with joy. So it's like there's nothing. It's like every time a storm hits, you always find yourself back to this balance or back to this joy. Like, I think you go through like terrible, or you've been through these horrible storms, you know, where to you it was just like, and it's everybody else is like, oh my gosh, look what they going through. Look, you know, I feel like also this energy of you being the center of a lot of gossip, okay? What else? Surrender, okay, with this set. And I feel like you really have surrendered this thing. Or maybe this is something that you could work on doing a little bit more, you know? Because sometimes the way people go out of their way could be really annoying. I know, but it's like, it's so easy to ignore once you get the hang of it. Like, I think it's really important to your free energies also with this Queen Mother Nanny, that you really just surrender everything, you know, really say the words like, God, you know, like be very specific. Like how I said, oh, they're using mirror magic, they're using this, they're using that. I'm telling you all of that so you could be like, God, please protect me from any mirror magic, any, you know what I'm saying, any gossip magic, any lust magic, any spell magic. I pray to you right now that none of that will ever touch me, you know. just to be sure, even though you have that sure feeling that you're protected. There's something very powerful about every single little prayer that you pray about it, you know. Yeah, the one prayer is good enough, but when you hear it, when they're bringing it to your attention, it's like you praying that thing off of you and away from you brings an extra power, you know. It like kickstarts the miracle energy surrounding it and the improvement of the situation. This is Aizan, okay, on the Miracles card. There's one more. We got Sekhmet with Wounded Healing. So also I feel like you're super protected, okay? And you have like, you could be connected to like the Orisha and the Egyptians specifically, but also there's like some African heritage here too. It's like your connections in the spiritual realm are crazy. Look at this with Marie Laveau, good juju. Okay, you got that good juju. So just really trust yourself in your journey and where you're going at this time. Like, excuse me, I guess that's confirmation on that. So I see stability. I see the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Wands can also be like love rushing in. Maybe like somebody in the community is aware of this, and maybe that's why they're trying to do this mirror magic, you know, so you won't be in your confidence and you won't attract that person. What's brazen? We got the Seven of Wands, okay? So that's why I say be bold, like just do what you need to do and do it how you need to do it. And just really don't worry about it. I'm not saying like be inconsiderate, but at the same time, don't be too polite where you fucking up your own shit. Okay, keep it going is what the ancestors are really saying. What's Oya with storms? The sun, okay? So also there's storms, there's exposure coming to these people who keep doing these secret rituals and this moon magic and all of that. And I feel like that's the whole reason why they're bringing it up, you know, because these people are about to be operating out of this heartbroken energy. I feel like they're already in this heartbroken energy because you're making passionate movement forward with joy, no matter how much they try to stop you, because you're sitting on this strong foundation and still choosing your thoughts wisely. And your cup is overflowing, you know, and it's like usually there's nothing, just the cup, you know. But it's almost like, you know, God is watching over your cup specifically, you know, or even like everybody, all your whole spiritual team. They're very on top of things. We got the Eight of Cups going under surrender, you know, so that's a very important energy. The more you surrender, the more they're able to take you towards that Nine of Cups energy, you know. Because in the Eight of Cups card, there's 8 cups, you know, but it look like there's a cup missing right here. But I think it's giving me two things, you know. That's you removing your cup from the group of cups filled with this darker water type of energy. Because this water up in this cup, let me show you. I never noticed this. Okay. But these cups, okay, they're either empty or they got all of this like murky water in them, or they're not, and also they're not like overflowing. They're not like even close to the top. And this cup is like, you know what I'm saying? It's overflowing. It's looking like a fountain, and it's got that extra love on top, okay? Baby, 'cause you're the one that I love. Baby, you're all I need. You're the only thing I see. Come on, baby, it's you. I feel like you're getting this beautiful recognition, you know, because you're just really being yourself at this time. It could be giving certain people like this tunnel vision for you, though. Like you're all they see at this time. But that's how the backfire cookie crumbles. I done told y'all. So just ignore the weird obsession energy that's underlying your encounters. Yeah, with the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups going under liberation, you have been freed. And it's because of this agreement that you have with the divine. So like make sure that you're celebrating also, that you're taking in all of the happy energies you could find and just walking away from anything that doesn't serve you. And I said I got two things from this. It's like you're walking away from these empty, murky cups. Let me tell you the second thing, okay? You're walking away from these empty, murky cups right into the wish fulfillment energy. You know what I'm saying? But if you didn't walk away from the Eight of Cups, you would have never got to the Nine. So just your ancestors are saying, continue to walk. Like it might seem like you walking by yourself for a long time, but you never walk by yourself. What's miracles? The Hierophant, okay? The Empress. And the Ace of Pentacles. Come on. You're never walking by yourself. You've attracted so many wonderful I was going to say memories, but miracles, okay? You're attracting memories, you're attracting miracles. The wheel has just turned in your favor in every way, and your ancestors make sure that it happens. There is nothing that is hidden. So don't focus on these people, because that's what they're really trying to do. They want you to focus on them so hard, to stew and be mad and, oh, they did this today. Like, oh, no, nobody gives a fuck what they did today. All I'm worried about is, did I communicate my appreciation and my gratitude to God properly today? Oh, I gotta meditate. Oh, I gotta do my yoga. Oh, I gotta stay on top of my shit so I can know that my energy is always going to be protected as long as I'm surrendering and doing what I'm supposed to do. And I feel like that's where your mind really is, and your ancestors want you to keep it there. What's wounded healer? The Four of Cups, okay? So slapping over any of these anxious, like you are totally refusing to participate in the nonsense, okay? And it's got people feeling a little bit anxious. That's what they've been saying a lot, like they just really don't know how to get at you. Like they don't know how to ruffle your feathers no more, but they just don't realize like you healed from that place where you used to get mad all the time, where every little thing used to bother you because you didn't understand why every little thing was bothering you. Every little thing was bothering you because that was spirit. Like, look what they keep doing to you. Why it ain't bothering you? You know what I'm saying? So it's like now you know the truth. You know the truth about everybody, about everybody you know. So you're just not really willing to entertain that angry energy that they want you to be at. As long as they had you there where you were stewing and you were mad and you were irritated, they could tell because their magic was working. But that magic don't work. What's the Four of Cups and the Nine of Swords? Okay, the King of Pentacles. Not on you, who's holding the wealth and has already been crowned. You good. You already went through your time where you was getting wounded back to back to back to back and nobody didn't care. Now you're free of that. So I guess this is just some sort of reminder from your ancestors that you have already stepped into this new beginning. So drop any other thoughts, bundle it up, okay? That's on Rick and Morty, ain't it? I don't care what you do with it, just get your shit together, okay? Get it together and put it on the fire and burn it because you don't need it no more. And let them watch if that's what they want to do, because all the swords they keep throwing are missing you. Ain't no swords sticking out of this cat. Okay, because you said no thank you to all of these people, places, situations, and things that aren't serving you. So if you got to go it alone, know that you're not going it alone and just continue to go. So we got pyromorphite. This one looks like this green energy is giving me heart chakra energy. It says enhance digestion and assimilation, discharge for toxic substances and energies, blending love and will. Okay, so it's talking about that's so crazy, bruh. I love when they do this. Okay, but it's talking about the digestion of toxic substances and energies. You could be like on a cleanse. Okay, you could be eating in a different way or something like that, okay? But the element is earth, and the chakras are the solar plexus, which came out, okay, and the heart chakra, which I said this green reminds you of, for me, it reminds me of it. It says good crystals have been found. So I feel like you're so good, I feel like thank God I found you. I was lost without you. My every wish and every dream somehow became reality. I feel like people don't really realize like how much our awakening, how much us doing what we need to do does for our ancestors. Your ancestors are so grateful for you and the work that you have done. And they want you to keep it up because you empower them. And that's why they're saying be confident because you have all the energy that you need to get rid of any and all toxic things in your life. You know what I'm saying? This shit says it can help the body recover more quickly from exposure to radiation and toxic chemicals and is useful in all types of electromagnetic poisoning, okay? So I don't know. This gonna sound crazy, but they could be like sending you some electromagnetic wave type of attacks, okay? Spirit kept showing me like some sort of like ray gun, okay? Angelica, she brought her ray gun to the party. She doesn't need to wait for anybody. Knows exactly what she's doing. They watch as she comes in the room. Oh, okay. So maybe be careful what rooms you're walking into. Be very aware when you're out in public, okay? Who paying attention to you that you ain't paying attention to, okay? I start seeing all kinds of weird shit in public. Oh my gosh. I see the weirdest stuff happens when I'm in public, okay? And I be just skipping around. I always have my earphones on, you know. Either I'm in the car with my music up or I get out. Before I even get out, I take my earphones out and I put my headphones on so it continues the song I'm listening to. And I just be walking around with my headphones on, but I'm always paying attention. My psychic senses are always on 1,000. I call them my spidey senses because they be tingling, you know. And I feel like your are the same way. This should say, it says pyromorphite works in metaphorically similar ways in regards to one's psychological and spiritual life. It enhances the intuitive powers of the physical and etheric bodies, so one receives gut feelings about other people and situations, and these can be counted on to be accurate. So, like I said, trust yourself, your nudges, and the things that you're getting because your ancestors are working very closely with you, especially when you're in public. There's something about this, okay? You can have, I heard like hot on your trail, okay? You can have people like following you around and shit, okay? Spirit got me like temporarily grounded on purpose, okay? So it says it aids one in eliminating bad habits and negative associations. Also, you know, being grounded will do that. Like some people are just attention whores, and if you don't go out of your way to pay attention to them, then they will stop calling you because they're mad that you're not paying attention to them, and that's a huge sign that they don't belong in your energy anyway. Like if you just let it go, like they're talking about these people where you just let it go and then they let it go too. It says it allows one to be more aware of the body and the many processes it undergoes in order to maintain itself, and it initiates a deeper appreciation for one's physical self. It eliminates a self judgment based on stereotypical concepts of what one's body should look like and how one should try to be viewed by others, you know. So I think also you're in that place, or you need to get to that place where your body might be okay. My body is all kinds of curvy, okay? I'm not skinny. Okay, I'm a little bit chunky, and I always been that way. It's just my natural body type. I love to exercise, I love to work out, and maybe if I worked out a little bit harder, I could probably get my body to this super duper tight place, but I'm just really not there. Like I'm really in a more like relaxing, do this yoga for my spirit type of place, and I think that keeps me very fit. I also eat very healthy. My body is extremely healthy. But I used to have such an issue like with how I look, you know, this lump, this bump, you know, my little back fat and all of these different things, you know, used to make me feel self-conscious, and I'm just really not there right now. I'm just really very proud of how I look and how I feel in my body. And I think your ancestors are either congratulating you on being in that energy or asking you to get there because your confidence really does something for you out in the community. It really does shift the way that other people see you. So you're not spending all of this. And plus, they see you for your true self. Don't put on for nobody, okay? Be who you are at all times. So it says pyromorphite is a powerful healing ally and is one of The foremost stones to utilize in treating cancers of all types. Spiritually, it prevents the growth of negative thought patterns into malignant thought forms that can poison all aspects of one's reality. So it sounds like they're like literally referring to these toxic energies that are leaving your body as like a cancer, like you've been going through chemo in a way this entire time, really getting rid of all of these toxic energies and chemicals that don't really belong to you. You could have really changed the way that you eat. You could have started drinking a lot of water. You could have stopped drinking soda. Good. Soda sucks, okay? If you drink soda and you're having a hard time keeping your skin clear, it is definitely because of that soda, okay? It says, the world nourishes me on all levels. I assimilate what I need and discharge all that is inappropriate for my well-being. So I think this is something that you really have learned, and it's keeping you in such a beautiful, sacred energy. And also, I feel like it disguises you when it comes to people who think they can still create storms for you. Like the way that you have been creating from this place of joy and surrendering all fear and walking away from anyone who wants to drag you back into that energy of fear is beautiful. A real shift of your perception and your confidence is very important, okay, to the defense of you. This is what they're saying. So they said wear yellow, okay, maybe wearing a bit more yellow to support the solar plexus, or like eating yellow foods, surrounding yourself, like if you have one of those color lights, changing the color to yellow and just sitting there and being, in your own energy with yourself for a while. That could be a very powerful thing for your solar plexus. We're just focusing. Okay, so they had me focus on my solar plexus energy and feel the energy of excitement and feel the energy of happiness. And it was dope. Okay, I could really feel it like radiating out into my auric field. Okay, so trying a little exercises like that. Okay, even if you don't feel anything the first couple of times that you try it, it becomes something that you do often. It becomes like a practice of yours. And the more you build that up, you start to literally feel your body reacting to these things you're imagining that you're doing, that you're actually doing these things with your energy. What's liberation? The Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Memory, okay? Didn't I say? I said memories when I was on the miracle card. I feel like this is what has freed you. The remembrance of who you are. When you start to remember, you start to remember, So calling back all of these different parts of yourself that had you in a dismembered state, and releasing all the toxic energy. This is what's going on with you. So they're saying don't focus so much on your goals, because that puts some sort of like, not to say don't focus on your goals, okay, but focus on your goals. Like, put God in the middle of that, okay? Put God in the middle of that. Like, focus on the goal when you're creating it. And yes, do put in the work to creating that goal, but also focus on God and talk to him constantly about what goals you're trying to build, because it takes it away from a deadline, something that has the potential to end energy, to something that has the ability to be infinite, to endure forever, even when you're gone, like the work of Yeshua, What's miracles? The Ace of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Empress. Power, okay? So this beautiful power that you're sitting in is gorgeous, okay? It's gorgeous. And your ancestors are just saying, like, you're doing good. You haven't made any mistakes, okay? And you're not tripping when you see these things out in the community. These are just heartbroken people who are being exposed. And to them, it looks like you're wearing some sort of disguise, because you fucking are, because you're a secret agent man for the Lord, okay? And I feel like they've been focused on wearing two faces the entire time. What's the King of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Wounded Healer? Secret, okay? So I feel like there's still a lot of secrets that are have yet to be revealed to you. Like you still don't know everything. But you can count on those things coming in as long as you're focusing on God. And this is why these people are so anxious. Because you're like, no, they like, would you like this wine? You're like, get that wine out of here. I don't want that shit. You know, I got to keep my mind clear. I got to keep myself in this energy of love because I trust the divine. I'm not going to fall for these tricks, okay? Look, I'm protected, okay? I'm operating out of my wisdom and following my intuition, okay? Spirit is communicating with me, and I believe that. And it's like that road that you're walking down is going to lead to all these things mysteriously panning out for you, okay? But it's not mysterious, it's miraculous, okay? So just don't worry. Like, I get that huge energy there too. Like, they just want you to know that everything's going right and you're not imagining any kinds of attacks or whatever that might be coming from outside of you. It's just that they're not effective. So Spirit's not really paying much attention to that. They just want you to keep focus on surrendering those energies. Like maybe they might even be having you feel it so you can get more into the habit of saying, hey God, you know, this is going on. I put this situation in your hands so that it can be dealt with. Instead of going through that time where you worry about it first, you know what I'm saying? Where you worry about it, you allow that little bit of fear to rise up or whatever it is, that little bit of feeling that you might get when you feel these certain things. Or that nagging feeling that you don't know everything, that there's still a lot of secrets out going on, you know, and your ancestors are saying, yes, that's very true, but it'll all come to you in due time. It's going to come to you in divine time like it's supposed to, you know. We got Kagda. Alright, let's see. Well, that's 10. Okay, so it says, she wields the holy sword of divine severance, empowering the soul in radical letting go. She instills the courage to bear the pain of loss and the wisdom to realize the secret blessing that can only arise when we embrace change. Where our strength of will may falter, she intervenes to ensure we do not sabotage our ultimate fulfillment and spiritual progress. And that's what it's really all about, you know, you not sabotaging yourself by entertaining the shit you already walked away from. Like, just know, believe it when you hear that they heartbroken and that you're doing the right thing by turning down certain offers, and just keep moving forward with your eyes on God. This is the advice from the ancestors, okay? It says she will not allow our souls to be ensnared in any kind of deception or trapped in fear. She is the liberator, and her sword clears the path, revealing truth. Ooh. It says Kagda is the Sanskrit word for sword. Divi Kagahasta, the divine mother who wields the sword. What is this sacred weapon? The sword severs, breaks, and destroys, okay? But it serves you, okay? It says it can be a symbol of truth and the need for the soul to let something or someone go, even though the attachment of the ego may demand that we remain connected out of fear or loss, or fear of the pain of loss. It says Devi Kali's sword is the symbol of her will and her attainment. Her sword knows which attachments require severing and when and how to obtain such a release, okay? I just did a Steve Noble meditation, okay, with the cord cutting this morning, okay? And it included the sword and the staff of Archangel Raphael, okay? That's on Steve Noble's page. He does like guided meditations. It's right at the top of the list. Okay. That's the first one that popped up. And I was like, ooh, I got a little excited. So I knew that it was for me, you know. So just look down his page. He has great meditations. Okay. Very powerful. It says, even when the holding on, perhaps out of fear or guilt or doubt, denies us the capacity to even consider walking away, her will prevails. Okay, so I feel like you're standing so strong in your willpower in that solar plexus energy that you will always prevail no matter what you step into. It says sometimes we invest in a relationship, a situation, a place, or an opportunity because we feel it is needed and beneficial, only to realize later, if at all, that we have outgrown it. Then it becomes, at best, something slowing down our awakening, and at worst, a direct impediment to our spiritual growth. Regressive tendencies creep on us slowly. That's why I said they're just saying don't go backwards into what you already came from, don't regress. It says regressive tendencies creep up on us slowly so that we don't realize how much damage is being done over time. If we have a sense something is not quite right, our awareness can never be complete when we are determined to remain attached and unwilling to see any truth that threatens that attachment. Any unwavering desire for a particular outcome locks us into an unwillingness to see the truth that will shift our perspective and open us to a superior outcome. We may admit something is wrong, but choose to believe that if we just change ourselves somehow or work harder to heal the other person, then the negativity will transform into something positive. We then become trapped in an impossible situation of our own creation. Knowing something is not working, but we are not capable of letting go, fooling ourselves into thinking we can heal and transform through methods that cannot accomplish the task. So sometimes that walking away, the cutting of that cord, the releasing of that situation to God is exactly what you need and the only way to accomplish the task. And that's why so many people get removed. So going backwards kind of is the how you do the regression, you know what I'm saying? And it puts you back in an old energy. It puts you back, like it puts you in a place where you can fall into the path of a storm you've already experienced. And this is where your ancestors really don't want for you, because you're reaching, like I said, the energy is building around you. It says when Kali Devi's sword appears as a message, she advises that whatever you are struggling with can and should be handed over to a higher power. She will sever the threads of attachment, and we can trust that if someone or something is meant to remain in our lives or to return according to divine love and wisdom, then so shall it be. If we need to go against divine love to keep something, it can only create suffering. She will not only remove that impediment on your path, but support you. So the release brings you joy rather than endless sorrow. The Oracle of Khadga denotes divine workings in a struggle you are moving through at this time. There is a predestined series of events due to occur as orchestrated at a higher level. The timing will incorporate the paths of those you have soul contracts with and the movement of the collective consciousness for you to be at the appropriate vibration to move in harmony with where you need to be and whom you need to interact with. Certain releases have to take place right now. You can trust in the doors that close just as much as in the doors that will open as a result. So, um, now's the time for you to really release. Just give it all up. Maybe there's a few things you're still holding on to. Maybe someone's coming in offering you love and it's making you feel a little bit confused, like you don't know where to go, like, oh, maybe I judged them wrong, or oh, maybe I'm making the wrong decisions, and your ancestors are saying no. I say ancestors. Okay, your ancestors are saying no. Okay, you know what you're feeling. You know you're analyzing these situations properly. You really are choosing your thoughts wisely just by following your gut. So don't question yourself when yourself tells you something about the community that you're in, or about somebody who's approaching you trying to make some sort of offer that's really empty, okay? Because that's what's going on. Empty offers. Maybe even people trying to come in and work with you, but then report back to somebody else type of energy. Just don't fall for none of the okey doke, okay? Exercise your freedom. And when you are the wounded healer, You are wounded because you needed to feel that wound, because you needed to fall right there in order to know to stop playing around there, because last time you fell and you skinned your knee, or last time you fell and you broke your ankle. So you're not going to do that again, because that's dangerous. And that's the same way that this healing journey goes. You run into certain situations, certain people, certain energies. You don't just forgive those energies and go back. That's like hanging out with somebody, you know, never mind. That's too specific. That's the point, okay? Don't go back. Don't keep putting yourself in situations that you know you don't belong in. So, with that, I'm done. I hope you guys had a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, okay? That you got something that you needed out of this, and I will see you later, my love. Bye.